What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your first time here. Thank you for stopping by, and everybody's been here. Thanks, guys. Hey, today I know it's bright and it's very noisy out here. Finally starting on the race car. For those of y'all that don't know, this here is a 74 Plymouth Duster. It's got a back half, it's ladder bars, Dana 60. We gotta clean it out and start taking stuff apart. Now, this is not going to be an overnight project. The amount of money that's going to cost to get this thing back out on the track and on the streets is going to be a pretty penny. So let's go ahead and start the tear down, and we'll see what we're really working with. Alright guys, so we got it halfway cleaned up. That's really the goal. I do want to show you something cool though. So obviously the car is tubbed, but you'll find this in a lot of race cars. If you haven't really been around, race cars, this might be interesting to you. So you got this removable panel here. It's just out on with Zeus clips. Down here you can make your suspension adjustments at the track. So here you have, everybody knows adjustable coilovers, right? So you have your rebound, your compression. These are single adjustables. The car wasn't really fast enough to get double adjustables, right? It worked the way it was. So I don't even remember who makes these coilovers, but they're either A, gonna get rebuilt, or B, we're gonna have to get some different ones. I'm probably just gonna buy new ones. Yeah, some double adjustables would be nice. And we'll pull all this out of the car. Every single rod end on the ladder bar needs to be renewed. They're probably as old as I am. They're 25 years old or more. As you see, the diff is leaking from the pinion seal, which is great. All that's got to come apart anyway. It's got a posi traction in there. We're gonna put a spool in real soon, like the next few weeks soon. That video will be out. Yeah. But let's put this back on, and we'll talk about something else. Alright guys, another thing, I got this car when I was 20, right? Now my whole life, my dad drove this car right here. I helped him every single day, every single weekend. Stepdad owned a body shop. Boy, I thought I knew everything. So I never really had a fast car. I had a Firebird, some turbo Eclipses, a Talon, a turbo Civic. Like, had a couple fast cars, but nothing like this caliber, right? But those were cheap cars, like cheap. So whenever I finally got this car, right, nobody could tell me nothing. I knew what I was doing, and I was going to get it ran, whatever. So there's a few things I want to talk about If you're young and you're just starting out with cars, really pay attention to what you're doing, right? You might see people like on YouTube, right? You might be watching It's Just a Six or whatever, like Cletus, all of those people, they know what they're doing. So I thought I knew what I was doing, and I'm gonna give you a very embarrassing shot of me when I was 20. So this is the car's wiring. This is a distribution block wrapped in electrical tape. At least I did put 8 inline fuse in, but I mean, guys, this is scary. This car could have burnt down at any minute. Like, I don't even know what this rat's nest right here is. So really pay attention. Oh, one thing that I did find that made me want to talk about this. So this connection right here, this goes up to my dome light. I don't know if you can see that. My dome light. It is powered by the painless. So that is a hot wire with a spade connector, and it was right up against the roll bar. At any point, that's going to be a fire. So what you do when you see stuff like this is you take, here, let's open the glove box and really look at it. Oh wow. Right? So what you do is when you see stuff like this, you take your handy dandy little cutters right here and you just go to town. Start cutting all this shit out. You don't need any of it, and start over. I'm going ahead to do this before, like, oh wow, like, hey, I need the tail lights working. No, I can wire in new tail lights. Now that I actually know, you know, I actually think about the safety stuff. This right here is just, hey, let's get it together so we can go around. I have no idea what this wire is I'm cutting, but it needs to come out anyway. The sad part is, I don't know how much money I spent on that painless box and all these, you know, 2-steps and whatnot, but let's cut all this out right quick. All right guys, so got all those wires out there. There's literally the only thing left in here is kind of the wires from the painless. That's a painless switch panel. Got all of that coming out front. I cut all those wires, took them all off. That's basically your starter relay. I'm probably just going to use the painless to start it now. So we have our positive from the battery to the starter. Cut off all of those. There's just a few in there. I took off the trans cooler because we got a derail that's going to be going in the back. It's right there. Alright, so we have our RPM selector. What is this? Oh, window switch and a 2-step. See, everything's good. No wires left anywhere. The only thing I kept, the junction box. This is an 8-gauge coming in, so we got that. Now I just started cutting shit out of the loom right here, so we're gonna go ahead, got the tail light panels, we're gonna get rid of all that shit. All right, so here we have our turn signals that's in our reverse light. Yeah, our RTV those in when I was younger. It was a great idea. I probably should have used epoxy though. So I got a whole bag full of LEDs, so I'm gonna redo it but use epoxy this time and not orange RTV. But I basically cut everything out. This here's the original body harness. It's trash. Whenever I pull out this panel, I'm just not gonna do it today. It's got a whole bunch of rivets and whatnot. Once I pull that out, I'll yank that out of there. This here is all of our battery connections. Obviously I left those in. I took off all these tail lights, these turn signals. So here we have our power lugs for, you know, to charge the car. I'm probably going to get away, do away with those, since it's yeah, it's going to have an alternator, obviously. That's our power on-off switch that my dad stole from us. But here, so these two are negative, I think. These are positive, along with this one. All of these are your positives, those are your negatives. So I'm gonna keep those in. The bolt broke. Oh, it's a self-tapper. That's awesome. I never even knew that, ladies and gents. It goes down into a bar underneath. That's an anthill, otherwise I'd lay under there and show you. But this is everything we took out for the wiring so far. We're off to a great start. Like I said, the only thing I left wiring wise is the pinless and the steering column. I'm gonna leave that steering column in because you still got to use the key to turn the wheel. So, but the only other thing I'm gonna do is I got to get the fuel pump out of here. It's a Holly blue pump for a carburetor. Take that out. No longer going carbureted. And then yeah, start buying parts very, very soon. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you liked it, if you enjoyed yourself, slap that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, let me know. Next thing we're doing is we're going to take out this carpet. This video should be out later this week. Take out this carpet, get rid of all this fat mat. A couple reasons. One, it's heavy, and hashtag Racecar. And the other one is we need to fix, there's a hole that I showed y'all over there. We need to fix that hole, and I'm gonna weld up all these little holes. Just over the years of stuff being mounted and dismounted, there's holes everywhere. So we gotta get the welder, get all those welded up. We're gonna go with no holes. That's why all the leaves were in here. If you don't know, these vents in these cars, there's a hole here. Basically, this stud is right through the middle of it. There's like a fresh air vent, and the leaves went in there and came down and got through there. So it doesn't appear to be rotted out. There it is right there. It just probably could use a good scraping and a, you know, some primer. That's where your windshield wiper is bolted up. So yeah, anyway, next video, take all this out and get this Dynamat out. So appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.